KQKI.
95.3 FM KQKI. Good morning. It is Brady with you for a few minutes. 9 minutes past the hour of 10 o'clock. 86 degrees, and hopefully it doesn't get as hot as it did yesterday. But things are going to be heating up in downtown Franklin a week from tomorrow. On Saturday, October 1st, it is Bikers on the Bayou and the Heart of Hospice's Black Pot Cookoff. You don't want to miss that. We will be broadcasting live out there next Saturday from 10 until 1. I've got all kinds of special guests with me, and we'll introduce ladies first. Ms. Beth Chasson. She is the president of the St. Mary Parish Chamber of Commerce. We've got Tiger Verdin with the mayor's office for the city of Franklin, and Mr. Brian Johnson, Reverend Brian Johnson, with the Heart of Hospice. Brian and I go way back in Lafayette. Good friend of mine, old friend of mine, older friend of mine. We'll say that. I'm messing with you, Brian.
It was right the first time.
He can take a joke. So thank y'all so much for coming in this morning and telling us about this great event. Beth, of course, this is actually an event that the St. Mary Chamber of Commerce puts on along with the city of Franklin. And the Heart of Hospice has joined in this year with the Black Iron Pot Cookoff. Beth, tell us all about Bikers on the Bayou.
So this will be my first Bikers on the Bayou, as you know, as incoming president. But it's an event that's based around the movie Easy Rider. So we encourage bikers and biker enthusiasts from all around to come ride the Easy Rider Trail, visit the festival. We are partnered also with the Merchants Association in Franklin. They're going to be doing vendors in the morning for the Bayou to Maine. And Cajun Coast is partnered with us as well.
Great. Always looking forward to that. I think I was at the last one or maybe the first one. We did a live broadcast, and it was so much fun. And Tiger, you're always around when there's something going on in Franklin or anywhere else. This is a big event. It started in Franklin. It started with the anniversary of Bikers on the Bayou. You guys just picked up the ball and ran with it. Tell us, what can we expect in downtown Franklin? Come a little bit closer, if you don't mind.
You know, it's funny, Brady, because I'm wearing two hats for this one, as the chamber chairman and as the Franklin Main Street director, kind of putting both hats together and just pulling people together to work together to make another great event right here in St. Mary Parish to not only spotlight Franklin but spotlight our parish as well. The Bikers on the Bayou did start because of the movie Easy Rider. That falls into the Lieutenant Governor's office, the Louisiana Movie Trail. We've had a lot of movies that were filmed right here. The movie Easy Rider gave a great spotlight of not only St. Mary Parish but Main Street in Franklin. It gave a great cinematography look at Franklin. So we're going to celebrate that. We have something, we're going to do it a little different this year. We're going to park the bikes on Main Street next to the lampposts. So biker parking, specific biker parking, Main Street will be shut down. Test Drive will be shut down. We have great bands coming up. The Merchants Association out of Franklin is doing the Bayou to Maine Marketplace. They're handling the vendors. So it's a great collaboration. And, of course, the Heart of Hospice Black Pot Cook-Off. You know, I'm a foodie, so I love to eat. So why not get food involved as well? So that's where Mr. Brian Johnson and the Heart of Hospice comes into play.
That's right. Brian, tell us about the Black Iron Pot Cook-Off.
Well, this is my first one, so I'm going to learn a lot. I'm like Tiger. I'm looking forward to getting to eat some. We have several teams already signed up. We do have space for more. But we're excited as part of the hometown and home parish hospice to be involved. It's really good for us to be able to give back to the community. But what we're doing with this is raising funds for the Hospice Promise Foundation. So it is a fundraiser for a nonprofit that goes to help our hospice patients with costs that are above and beyond what hospice can normally pay for. So we do things like help with electric bills or purchase fans or even air conditioners, end-of-life wishes. I've been able to do some fun things like take people parachuting. Had a young man on our service, 24 years old, and that was one of his on his bucket list was go parachuting. So the foundation helped us do that. We've sent people to Saints games. We've brought musicians in to jam with patients. We also provide food and services when needed, as well as help with final expenses. And then another aspect of the foundation is to help with education related to end-of-life care. So it's an important foundation that really helps in our area. And I kind of misspoke. It's not just for people that are on hospice, but it's for anybody facing end of life. They can apply and use some of these funds. And all the funds that are raised here locally stay to help local people. So it's exciting. I get to eat, get to meet a lot of folks. I'm looking forward to being out there, and then also providing a lot of resources for the foundation.
If you need a taste tester, just let me know. I'll be out there anyway.
Well, come on, Brady. We'll hook you up. And like I did say, we do have room for several more teams. The fee to get your wristband to go in and sample is $10. And then you get to sample all the good cooks, everything there. And we are asking for you to vote. We will have 2 different categories out there. One will be open, but we'll also have the Taster's Choice. So you'll get to make a decision and help somebody take home a trophy. So
Yep, come with an appetite. Brian, on a serious note, I know a lot of people, most of us, would associate hospice care with end-of-life care. But you do go above and beyond just end-of-life care. It's also to take care of people who are just ill and need to be made comfortable. Is that correct?
Yes, Brady. There's the palliative side of hospice. It's not folks that are just on their deathbed. We can take people much earlier than that. Anybody with a terminal diagnosis with a life expectancy of 6 months or less. And we all know that we're not God, and we've had patients that are on service for a year, 2 years, 3 years. But people who need help, need that care, the comfort care, we can keep them from having to run to the doctor's office all the time or to the hospital. We can bring that care right to their home or wherever they are. And it's more than just servicing the patient's needs. We have a team that's there for the families as well to provide education on the disease process and what to expect, grief, support as well. We stay with the families for 13 months after a loss to provide resources. And as I mentioned a while ago, lots of things we can do for patients and families if they come on service a little earlier before that last few weeks. And that's typically what people think hospice is for. But we can come in much earlier, and the sooner we're in, the better we can provide care and that quality of life for the time that the Lord sees us here.
Hospice is not always a death sentence. I know of a young toddler that was put on hospice several years ago. I think he either had 6 weeks or 6 months. That was several years ago. He's still going strong. So it's not always the end.
We get to have some celebrations from time to time. We get people that come on and or we begin to provide service. They get better, and we're able to graduate them out and let them go their way, providing help through other resources at that time. But sometimes you just need that extra care if we can get your pain under control, so often you can get better. And awesome. That's what we're great at.
Great. Beth, what does the day look like when it starts at 8 a.m. next Saturday, October 1st in downtown Franklin?
So first off, you'll have your marketplace down Main Street. That's where all the vendors will be set up, along with, of course, your biker parking is going to be there. Like Tiger said, it'll make a really pretty picture with all those bikes going down.
Are you riding your bike?
Main Street. I am not. There are many things that I can do. Riding a bike is not one. Following that, of course, we'll have live music.
Excuse us. Don't know what happened there. All right, there we go.
We'll have live music at the stage on the Tesh, and we'll have, of course, drinks out there. I'm saying Main Street. That's my old hat. Yeah. Putting it back on. The Chamber will be having a beer booth that we'll be selling from.
Okay. Lots of live music. Tiger, why don't you talk to us about the live music?
Yeah, Brady, we have not only a full, complete, diverse lineup, we have an amazing lineup. We're going to do something different that's never been done really before in a biker setting. So I believe, and Beth can tell me, we don't worship God enough in public. and we're going to start out with a gospel choir. We're starting out with the Tri-Parish Choir, led by Charles Butchie McKinley.
Ooh, I like him.
Starting out the day, we're going to start the day on the right note, and then we go straight into a heavy metal band, a teen heavy metal band called Phantom Sun. This is going to be their first time ever playing in public. So they're a great band. They play everything from Metallica to you name it. And then we go to the MJ Dardar Band. Based out of Houma. Everybody has Franklin ties. That's what's great about this band and St. Mary Parish. MJ Dardar, Larry Hoover, has a voice that is unmatched. His voice is that blues, southern rock, raspy voice that he can sing anything. He will sing the phone book that day, and I'm telling you, we're gonna have security for him because these young ladies are gonna. he's a good looking man too. I'm just saying. So, ladies, that was for y'all. Don't let your husbands know that. And then we're going to end the night with the Undivided Band, and they play everything. They do something. They do country music. They do Jared, that leads the band, has another amazing velvety voice. But they do something called hick hop. If you haven't heard that, that is country rap. Wow. So they also have a rap artist. They're going to do country. They're going to do rock. They're going to do classic rock. And they're going to do hick hop. Wow. So if you want to come and just dance and have a great time, they are an electric band. This is going to be the first time that they play here in St. Mary Parish, and I guarantee you it won't be their last time playing in St. Mary Parish. So we just want to invite everybody in St. Mary and beyond. We want Houma to come. We want Lafayette Parish to come. New Iberia, come on out, because we're going to have a great time. Historic downtown Franklin, all of the community partners coming together, and that's what it's about. And that's what we're seeing, making a stronger St. Mary Parish through the Chamber of Commerce.
Awesome. We're going to have to talk to Mac about some hip hop. We played one rap song, the Cajun rap song by Jamie Bergeron, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, we got about. Okay, yeah, there you go. Beth, if someone wants to ride that Easy Rider route, what do they do?
So we actually have some brochures that have maps in them showing the route from, I believe it starts in Lafayette and goes all the way through to Amelia.
Okay.
So.
All right. So it's next Saturday, October 1st, Bikers on the Bayou in downtown Franklin from Main Street, from Jackson Street to Willow Street on Main Street. And we'll be there. Brian, if someone wants to enter the Black Pot Iron Cookoff, what do they do?
They can give us a call at our office in Franklin at 337-828-2678. 828-2678.
This information is also on our Facebook page. We will be announcing it. If they want to find more information about the event itself, where do they go? Beth?
They can go to the Chamber's Facebook page. I'm sure City of Franklin's Facebook page. We're all kind of been partnering and sharing everybody's information.
Sure.
So.
Great. Well, we look forward to it. We'll be out there next Saturday broadcasting live from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. Jordan, our brand new announcer, will be out there with us. She's going to have a great time. So we're looking forward to it. And, of course, if y'all need any other information you need to put out, just let us know.
Thank you so much.
All right. We've been visiting with Beth Chasson with the St. Mary Chamber of Commerce, Tiger Verdant with the City of Franklin Mayor's Office, and Mr. Reverend Brian Johnson with Heart of Hospice.